out, freak out, freak out. Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun is here. It's 48 pages of full-color glossy action for kids between the ages of 8 and 80. And just like the Macho Man's career, it can only get bigger and better with your support. Yeah, this campaign starts at 48 pages, but Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun gets larger with more great fans like you backing. That's right, it takes you to make this comic book's page count grow until it's unstoppable. All the way to 80 pages of glow-in-the-dark vampiric insanity. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, did you hear that? And don't forget, there are surprises around every corner of this campaign, like trading cards, magnets, posters, and more. And for those of you who helped make Megawatt vs. the Vampires of the Sun a raging success by sharing this campaign with your friends, there are even more special treats waiting for you when the campaign closes. I'm talking about ultra-rare blank sketch covers for free and a whole lot more. And don't you worry, Mom and Dad. This is a spooky book safe for kids, but with a story that'll keep you guessing what happens next too. It's Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun, Book 1, awaiting your approval on Indiegogo. Snap into that website. Ooh, yeah. Dig it!
I am stoked to welcome all you beautiful people in Webtown back to Crypto Comics to talk about one of my favorite, absolute favorite, Batman stories of all time. This is Legends of the Dark Knight, number 39, Mask, by Brian Talbot, part 1. This is a 2-part story, ran in Legends of the Dark Knight 39 and 40, and it's very well drawn. It makes Gotham look about as dark, dingy, and gritty as Gotham has ever looked, and it is superbly written by Brian Talbot. He made this whole thing, he thought this whole thing up in his mind, and he realized it on the page all by himself. No assistance required. Oh, Dr. Giggles! If you're from More High and you get sick, fall on your knees and pray you die quick. Dr. Giggles was played by the dude that played Durant, the bad guy in the Darkman movies. This is fun. I don't care what people say. This movie's fun.
I am the Batman. This is my city. At night, it belongs to me.
Great letters by Gaspar, also.
Tonight, the patrol's been quiet. It's almost dawn when I see them. Amateurs. Experienced burglars would have had the door open by now. And those flashlights. They might as well have invited me. It's time to put the fear of God into them. Or rather, the fear of the bat. I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, what's that noise? What noise, man? A sort of swish noise. You know, kind of like when you swing a baseball bat. What's up now, dipstick? Bat. Forget your keys? Ah! Now we can do this the easy way, or the way where you get hurt. Stick it in you! Sometimes I despair. People today seem to have such difficulty in learning the basic lessons of life. No problem. My arm block shattered his ulna. There goes his nasal cartilage. I am the Batman. In the shadows, I move like a shark through water. Swiftly, effortlessly, in cold blood. Side thrust kick. The most powerful blow you can deliver. With surgical precision, I stop short of snapping his spine. I'm not even breathing hard. I could make this last, but there's no need for excessive violence. I've made my point. This has just been a PR exercise. Perhaps they'll think twice next time. And according to my calculations, here comes their ride. McGowan's black and white, right on schedule. End of his graveyard shift.
Okay, Bats, got it. Evidence round back of the store.
It's only an attempted break-in, but...
Hey, are you all right, Bats? He's turning into the Toxic Avenger right here. That's a plug, Lloyd Kaufman. You owe me money for that.
What's happening? I'm fine. I've got to go.
Now, Oh, okay, Bats. We'll be seeing you.
Feeling weak. Nauseous. Everything's spinning. Mustn't run. Mustn't let them see me like I think I'm going to be. The world is turning. Black. A brief impression. I'm on a gurney being wheeled down a corridor. The wheels sound like scrape, 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 scrape. I can smell disinfectant. I hear traffic muted, filtering through the window. Gotham City Center. This is Gotham General Hospital. I hear the bustle of the hospital, see the movement of orderlies, doctors. I feel sick, feeble, drowsy, can't think clearly, like wading through syrup.
Ah, you're awake at last. Good morning. And a fine morning it is. It's going to be a beautiful day, that's for sure.
I try to speak. It's a monumental effort. The words don't come.
Oh, Dr. Emerson!
I suddenly realize I'm unmasked, out of uniform. I must get out of here. God, my hair's coming away in my hands. I've got the shakes. My breath reeks.
Well, here you are again. Tedious, isn't it?
Mouth dry, throat parched.
What's... Oh, shut up. It's bad enough wasting hospital time treating bums like you without having to endure your banal conversation. Just keep quiet, Mr. Wayne.
My God, they know who I am.
Feeling bad? Good. I'm not surprised with your history of alcoholism.
What?
Let's see. Pupils dilated, high temperature, gross tremors, apparent disorientation, delirium tremens. Expect visual, tactile, and auditory hallucinations, confusion, perhaps hyperactivity, and, well, you should know. You've had them often enough.
What's he talking about?
The police found you 3 nights ago, near death, lying in some gutter, dressed in that ridiculous costume. Candyman! I'm not going to say it 5 times, so I don't want him to come. We won't be able to finish this comic book if Candyman shows up. Exactly what makes a down-and-out dipsomaniac like you imagine that he's some kind of hero figure is beyond my ability to...
I've got to get out. Now.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Mr. Wayne!
Painful to move. Weak.
For God's sake, man, you mustn't move. Get back in bed.
What's happened to my muscle tone?
Nurse, thiopenton sodium. 150 milligrams, IV.
No strength. Stomach cramps. I can barely stand. I make it to the door. A stranger stares back at me. A reflection in the wired glass. I'm an expert on disguise. Makeup. I'd smell it. I'd feel it. This is me. What?
What is going on in this book? We're ready, Alfred. Bring the car around. At once, sir.
Give me the mask, Bruce. There's a good boy.
My parents are going to a costume ball. To me, they look utterly glamorous. Especially father.
Sorry about the restraints. Doctor's orders. Apparently, you've made violent attacks on staff when you've been here before.
Whoa, what happened to the other guy?
Oh, Mr. Cohen? I'm afraid he passed away last night. He was a sweet old man.
Jenny, listen.
How did you... Ah, my ID.
You're a nice person. That sounded lame. It's the best I can come up with at the moment. I need to enlist her help to escape.
Why, thank you, Bruce. You've a visitor.
Hi there, Bruce. I'm Dr. Clayton. You just call me Mike. I'm an analyst, but don't let that put you off. May I sit down? Thank you. It's all right, Bruce. I just want to chat. I want to talk about the Batman. Hey, lighten up. I'm here to help.
I don't know anything about...
Come on, Bruce. All you have to do is trust me. Your case is well documented. I know all about you. You've been in and out of institutions for years.
Of course, your selective amnesia won't allow you to remember events that don't fit in with your worldview, your reality tunnel, if you will. I'm sure that I can help you. I do sympathize. I'm getting angry. I can perfectly understand why you have these delusions of being a millionaire by day and a costume vigilante by night. Hell, it's a reoccurring theme in detective fiction. Who's behind all this? You never recovered from seeing your folks gunned down, and they left you huge debts. You inherited nothing. At the orphanage, you were constantly bullied. You ran away when you were 14 and very quickly became an alcoholic. One of my old foes. Absolutely powerless in real life, it's only natural that you should take refuge in vivid fantasies of possessing real power. But hey, you got me now. Then I noticed he's wearing a mask. Your case suits my researches. I've taken a personal interest. Together, we'll fight this thing. Ah! No, please! Who are you? I should have guessed, you maniac! I'll kill you, you crazy son of a... I'm sorry, did you say something? Get some rest. We'll talk some more tomorrow. I feel happy, secure. I'm in back of a purring limousine with my parents. I snuggle against my mother's mink coat, breathing in her expensive perfume. My father is speaking. No, you mustn't go. Please stop the car. We've got to turn back. Just drop us off at the movie theater, Alfred. Don't wait. We'll get home on our own. Mother? Father? Yes, son? Thanks for the shave. It makes me feel a little better. Oh, where's Jenny? There we go. Last mouthful. It's Jenny's day off. She'll be back real soon. You taking a shine to her? Mm-hmm. That's nice. Here's your shrink. Yo, Bruce. How's it going? I nearly say that I'm dying for a drink. I don't know why. Well, you're looking a lot better today. I am better. I'm all right now. Really. I want to discharge myself. I demand to leave. That's just not possible, Bruce. You're being held for observation. It's not my decision. I have to assess your mental state. I mean, you may have to be sent away for treatment. To Arkham Asylum? Where? Hey, this is the 20th century. We don't use words like asylum. Too many bad connotations, you know? Bruce, look, I know that there's an intelligent man in there somewhere. Now, while you're in a state of lucidity, I'd like to explain just what's wrong with you. It might help to start you thinking. Help you to start putting things into perspective. Help you to slowly rationalize your situation. What we've got here is classic hysterical neurosis. What we call hysterical dissociative phenomena. Long words, huh? Put simply, you disassociate yourself from your other personalities. This is often characterized by amnesia or altered states of consciousness. You flee into this Batman identity in an attempt to control your world. The real world makes no sense to you. It killed your parents and screwed you into the ground. You see the world as meaningless chaos. You feel that you need to impose order. It's a fundamentally fascist impulse that many people share. When you put on the mask, a different personality takes over. Powerful, dominant, able to cope with things. But your retreat into this fugue state is complete. You confabulate a total mythology, a highly systemized delusional neurosis which... Sorry, Bruce. Big words again. Doctor, please, call me Mike. What's in the drip? And the shots I'm given? Bruce, part of your trouble is that you're in a constant toxic confusion state from the booze. If we can clear that up. The drip is to combat alcohol dehydration. The shots, well, there's vitamins. You're vitamin deficient, especially B12. Diazepam to promote calmness, and an obsessionality inhibitor. They're for your own good. Bruce, you must trust our judgment. Damn. Gotta run now. Pain in the butt hospital admin meeting. But first I'd like to show you something. Hold on a sec. Oh, by the way, I booked you for a CAT scan next week.
What?
Oh, computer-aided tomography. Nothing to worry about.
A brain scan?
Just checking for permanent brain dysfunctions. Ah, here it comes. I want you to meditate on this. I think that it'll help externalize your Batman persona. It's your costume. Hey, catch you later.
I shall become a bat. I stare at the collection of trash bags. I stare at the collection.
Look at this thing. Jeez, this is what Bruce has been running around in. He's a complete drunken lunatic.
I stare at the collection of trash bags, rubber gloves, and boots in growing self-doubt. I struggle to recall my career as Batman. I'm sure that I do remember things, but they slip away. Dimly sensed things on the edge of vision that disappear when you try to look at them. Am I really insane? Mad as a hatter? Bats in the belfry?
Self-pity, is it now? So it's finally come to this. Don't you just wish we could have made love just once?
Catwoman, you must help me. Undo the straps.
I'm sorry, Batman. It's beyond my power. You see, I don't exist. I'm only a projection of your mind, a fetish in leather, your sexual fantasy, your dream lover. But you're pathetic. I'm a fantasy that demands a man with real power.
Her words are harsh, but she seems sad, worried. She's crying.
I just came to say goodbye.
Huh? Gone. Another dream. Wait, something's running down my cheek. I taste salt.
Jeez Louise, let's get this page turned, eh? Masks have power. Did you know that the word persona originally meant mask? According to Jung, this is the personality assumed by an individual in adaptation to the outside world. There's your mask, Bruce. And you didn't make it just to hide your face. Some masks were used in battle to frighten the enemy. Was that your idea with this one?
That's actually the origins of the luchador mask. It comes from the history of Aztecs painting their faces before going into battle to frighten their enemies. That is where the masked Mexican wrestler masks come from, which you can actually see in my comic book, Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun, now available on Indiegogo. Check it out. The link's in the description below.
Some are symbols of deep religious or personal belief systems. They could transform an ordinary person into a supernatural being. In Africa, people saw their fellow tribesmen transformed into spirits, demons, animals. Australian Aboriginal bush soul masks conferred to the wearer the power of the animal or bird that they represented. When you put on your mask, a different personality takes over. Why choose a bat? Something from your childhood, I'll bet. But it's not that simple. The bat represents darkness. It's associated with witchcraft, black magic, vampirism. In Christian mythology, it is the bird of the devil, an incarnation of the Prince of Darkness. Satan is often depicted with bat's wings. Do you see what I'm getting at? Batman is your dark side, your negative side. He's destructive, repressive, evil. You have to deny him, Bruce. Well, I think that's enough for today. I'm late for my next... is there anything wrong?
No, you're just turning into Two-Face right in front of my very eyes. Nothing's wrong. Nothing. Doctor?
Mike, Bruce.
Mike. Is it possible? Could I listen to the radio? The news channel?
Bruce, I like the way you're getting into the swing of things. If you continue to make progress, we can lose those restraints. You like the news? I'll see about getting you a TV in here. Ciao.
And that was Die Fledermaus, conducted there by Sir Peter Maxwell Davies. Next we have the Gotham Philharmonic Orchestra and Chorus's moving performance of Mozart's Requiem Mass.
No, wrong channel. He's gone. Mike! The Requiem. I can't bear to hear it. The last time I heard it was at the funeral. I wanted to rip the lids off the coffins and... No! It's torture! Agony! Switch it off! Switch it off! Pure torture! Switch it off! Please!
That's some deep emotional turmoil. And we learned something about Bruce's past in this. Mozart's Requiem Mass was played at the funeral of Thomas and Martha Wayne. How about that?
Why'd I say that name? Why'd I say that name? I'm at the movies with my dead parents.
Jeez, yeah. Definitely Night of the Living Dead here. Wow. They should have put Michael Jackson in the background with that chick having that popcorn in Thriller.
The film freezes mid-frame. Time has stopped for everyone, except me. I have to find someone. Outside, waiting in the night, frozen in time. This time, I can stop him. This time I can't touch him. I'm nothing. A ghost from the future. He comes to life. Oh no. I shout, but they can't hear me. Of course they can't. I can only watch. Blam! I hate being escorted to the bathroom. I'm still weak. Woozy. I've watched TV for 2 days. There's still no mention of Batman. I'm tired.
And from events in the Middle East, we move closer to home. Exterminators are being called in to deal with the terrible bat infestation problem in Gotham Center. Details right after this message.
Jenny, could you kill the TV? I want to sleep.
Sure, Bruce. I'll tuck you in. Bruce? Bruce, will you do one more thing for me? Believe in yourself.
What is going on here?
Believe in myself. Which self? I don't know what to believe. It's getting hard to distinguish between actual events and my dreams. The boundaries are blurring. Think, man, think. What do I know? What do I really know? What is fantasy? What is real? Of one thing I'm certain. I feel pain. Use it. Redirect the energy. Channel the will.
Ooh, glow-in-the-dark cover on the Spectre.
That took all my strength. I'll have to lie down for a... No, get up. Now. Concentrate. That's it. I am the Batman. And I'm leaving. Then someone's going to pay. Crash! Right out the window of the skyscraper. Falling fast. I'm reaching for my grapple. When I see my hands, I'm wearing worn rubber gloves. Ragged black plastic crackles around my ears. My confidence collapses. I start to scream. Concluded. Next issue.
There he is, dude. Wow. I was not prepared for that. Just so happens that I have Legends of the Dark Knight, number 40, Mask, Part 2 by Brian Talbot. It continues right here. Can you believe this?
The Gotham skyline recedes into the distance. Sounds of the city rush up to greet me. Mind frozen. Can't think. The fall is endless. It suddenly reminds me of the old black and white serials I used to watch on TV when I was a kid. The hero would be thrown off a skyscraper. He'd fall for an eternity before the to be continued logo came up. The sequel would show him dropping one floor to land safely on a fire escape. It almost makes me laugh. Oof. Didn't escape. Still here in the hospital. Weak. Powerless. Afraid.
What we've got here is classic hysterical neurosis. What we call hysterical dissociative phenomena. Long words, huh?
I should believe him. It would be so easy. Barely enough strength to roll over. Jenny said,
Believe in yourself.
I must focus the will. Put my faith in gut feeling, the salt taste of a tear and pain. I am the Batman. He gets up and he's outside the Central Hospital. Grabs a paper, fluttering in the air. Batman missing. I'm back. Welcome to Gotham.
Iconic imagery.
Man, Brian Talbot, you're incredible. There's a stench of decay, of noxious chemicals, of burning wood and plastic. I hear shouts, screams, and sporadic gunfire. Bombs explode in the distance. Where's he going here, Bats? Oh, all hell is broken loose. The Penguin is having the time of his life, being carried on the shoulders of his goons. I know what this is. A nightmare. Gotham without the Batman. Chaos, anarchy, lack of order. You see the world as meaningless chaos. You feel that you need to impose order. It's a fundamentally fascist impulse that many people share. No. When you put on the mask, a different personality takes over. No. Believe in yourself. No. I will not falter again. I head into the labyrinth. I pass my real enemy. Avarice. Greed. Greed spawns crime. Robbery. Murder. Drug dealing. Prostitution. Embezzlement. Fraud. Graft. Corruption. Conspiracy. Aye! A woman in trouble. No, help, please. Ignore it. This isn't really happening. I realize that this is all in my mind. And besides, I'm being summoned. Bruce! Mother? Mother!
Bruce is losing his friggin' mind here, eh? Got a splack, a whump, a thunk, a thock.
Mother? It's all right, Mom. I saved you. Mom? It's empty. You're dead. I can never save you. Dreams constantly feed on the corpse of the past. Sometimes dreams are supposed to be glimpses of the future, dislocated in time. Their meaning is obscured.
Stunning imagery still. Police headquarters.
This is it. The truth is waiting for me. I have to decide what I believe in. Jim?
Hold it right there. Don't Jim me, you megalomaniac. This is all your fault. A product of your twisted mind. Just who the hell do you think you are? A hero? A savior? A god?
I am the Batman.
Blow this mama's boy away. And they do. They blow him away. And it keeps going from here. But if you want to know what's really happening in this comic, you're going to have to go to your local comic shop and pick it up. If you can't find it there, try another local comic shop. If you can't find it there, maybe check eBay. Maybe check mycomicshop.com. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 39 and number 40. It is spectacular. If they made a Legends of the Dark Knight television show on Netflix, this would make for a superb two-part episode. I am still enthralled with this 25 years after I first read it. And the ending will blow you away. Guaranteed to excite you is Mask by Brian Talbot, a two-part series in Legends of the Dark Knight, and I am happy to have whet your palate and enticed you into finding out how it ends here on Crypto Comics. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed, do it now and hit that ding dong for notifications. I'm coming back with more comic books tomorrow here on your number one spot for the best reads of the 1990s. It's Crypto Comics.